Have you ever wondered what it would be like to gear an Ironman so you can start killing bosses and gaining the loot that you always dreamed of? Like this young man right here. This is Bexno, my Ironman. I have a series going right now where I'm trying to kill every single boss in RuneScape. And instead of doing a series of loot videos, I thought it would be kind of cool to show one video just highlighting every single drop rate that I got for not only the gear that I have, but while I was doing things like mini games, quests, all that sort of stuff to get the skills you see here before you. If you're someone who's came in from the series, welcome back. I figured this is going to be just a catching up to show you, what I've been up to in the meantime while I have been away. I see a lot of videos out there that highlight, 5 million drops from Wintertod or something like that. And yeah, I just kind of thought it would be cool to show these all in one video. Save us all some time so you can see what goes into making an Ironman that is viable in kind of the mid-game transitioning from the early game. So right out of the gate, I have 22 days and 21 hours of playtime on this account. My combat, I am level 94 combat. These are all the stats that I have right now, and this is just kind of an overall look at where this account is. So if you wonder, hey, my account's not really close to that, but how do I get it to this? Then you've come to the right place for drop rates. So starting off, I'm going to start first go over, some of the drops, some of the drop rates and stuff and loot that I got from getting the various gear that you see here. So right out of the gate, Dragon Defender, this is going to be something that's kind of a must for all Ironmen. That is going to be something, it's best in slot offhand to get some offensive stats. So it's just something that everyone is going to want. So to get this, I had to kill 449 Cyclops in the Warriors Guild. So this is the drop rate for a defender that you see on screen. So how that compares to mine, it's pretty good. So with that, I was able to get 406k worth of drops. You see that I was able to get all the different defenders there, and I was able to get some things like a little bit of cash, some alkables, big bones, and just some various other little alkables along the way. Nothing too crazy. I think this is something that every Ironman will have to do. So if you're looking and want to know, hey, what will this get me? That's roughly what it's going to get you, about 406k worth of loot, if given my kill counts and stuff like that, and you will have access to the Dragon Defender. That is, of course, you have to already have at least 65 attack and strength, or an average of 65 between the two, to be able to enter the Warriors Guild. So that is just a requirement that you will have to do. Over to the helmet. This is the Helm of Nitisnot. This is just the quests. Everyone should be able to do this, no problem. Amulet of Power. Genuinely have no idea where I got this. I probably crafted it or found it from something pretty standard. This is for the easy diaries here, the easy achievement diaries. Again, pretty straightforward. I think this one is for the Ardoin easy diary. Very straightforward to get, but is going to be great to teleport you actually very close to where you see this on the map. Very close to a fairy ring. You're definitely going to want this. Yeah, check it out. Over here, we have the Ring of Dueling. This is something that I crafted and then enchanted. I have a huge stack of these. The Ferox Enclave has been my best friend while playing as an Ironman. It has the restoration pool, so I can quickly heal myself and bring back all my stats. And it has a really close bank access, and finding the materials to make these are very straightforward. Climbing boots, you get these during a quest. You can buy these for 200 coins or something like that. Definitely check it out. Positive strength bonus on boots, always awesome. Barrows gloves, this is the recipe for disaster quest line. I think this is next to, I would say, these two. This is almost, this is probably the best item, I would say, for any account to try and go for early on in their game. This was probably the first goal that I had for the account, was to just try and get my Barrows gloves. A lot of really good unlocks along the way. You get a lot of really good quests and some decent levels to kind of kickstart your account. And then into the three, I would say, harder pieces here. So up first, we have the tank top and bottom. So you see here that I got the tank top and bottoms, the Darok top and bottom. I was able to get the Guthan's plate body, the Varrock's brassard, Kirill's crossbow, the bolt racks, some gold, and a ton of runes, which greatly helped me train magic in the long run. So that is typically what you're going to expect from Barrows. I know people that have gone a lot drier and people that have gone way better, but again, just trying to give you an overall view of, hey, this was my experience as an Ironman to get the tank top and bottoms. Kind of parlaying into, what did I do with these runes is going to be up next. Trying to find it here. Armored zombies. That is, of course, to get the broken zombie axe. This is probably going to be the pinnacle of Ironmanery for early bosses like the Moons of Peril, going back to Barrows, doing things like Scurious, Obor, all those early level ones, Crazy Archaeologist, all that sort of fun stuff, you are going to want a zombie axe, a broken zombie axe. So I went I was very lucky on this one. It was 394 kills to get the broken zombie axe. I got 1.22 million worth of loot, most of it coming from, or basically I guess almost half of it, almost all of it came from the broken zombie axe drop, but I did get a lot of drops, adamant arrows. I got a ton of planks. I got some runes, some really good alchables. And then I was also very lucky to get the zombie champion scroll. These are something that it kind of unlocks something. You can fight someone. It's something, they're very rare, and I know it's very fancy schmancy. Here's the drop rate for it. You'll see it up on the screen. I did go I was very lucky with the champion scroll for that one. So on to another grind that I did. I don't have it here. I'm not wearing it here, but this is going to be something that a lot of Ironmen do, and that, of course, is the Crazy Archaeologist. So as you can see here, that is to get the rune crossbow. In 10 kills of the Crazy Archaeologist, I was lucky enough to get a double crossbow drop. Nothing too crazy. Got some cannonballs out of that boss. I got killed like 50 million times, but was able to get the rune crossbow in only 10 kills. And yes, you can get a double drop. So luckily, if something happens, I do have a backup. That's really it in terms of gear grinds for the account. So now I want to switch over some of the, just some of the, I would say the larger skilling grinds to get to these levels that you see here. So the first one that I want to highlight, the first skilling grind that I really want to highlight, I did do Wintertod and Temperos. I'm going to skip over those. Those are kind of boring, in my opinion. I don't think a lot of people like to, everyone knows, okay, winter, it's all good. So an early grind that I did for Thieving. So there's going to be two grinds that I did for Thieving. The first one is going to be the one you see here, Master Farmers. I did about 1,100 Master Farmers. Get out of here, dude. I did about 1,100 Master Farmers and got some pretty good loot. I was able to get 6 Renars, 8 Snapdragons, 4 Avantos, and just a bunch of other seeds that really kickstarted my early farming for the account. It was really awesome. I'm really glad I did it, and it set the account up nicely. So yeah, Master Farmer, hit it up. The second grind that I did to train Slayer was after the Varlamore release came out. I did Wealthy Citizens. So I was able to pickpocket. This was kind of one of my longer grinds. I was able to pickpocket 4,379 Wealthy Citizens. I was able to get a cash stack of 347K. I was able to also get 474 house keys, which I'm still kind of working towards. You can get things like bone shards and valuables, and you get some pretty good thieving XP from it. But the big cash stack here was I was able to get 4,101 coin pouches. So that, paired with my cash stack here, I was able to get a large amount of money that you will see here that I will do the math because I do not have it right in front of me, but very worth it. Really awesome way to get money for the account. And I did that up to 70 thieving that you see here. It didn't take me long at all. Very, very, very AFK. Definitely recommend checking that out as something that you can work towards for your Ironman. To get a decent amount of cash stack, I was also able to get 41 easy clues, which helped knock out some of those clue requirements, or not clue requirements, clue collection logs. In the previous video that I uploaded, I have a little bank tab. I was able to get some pretty cool collection logs from there. And, I like doing clue scrolls. So that was always nice to get some neat things out of that. On to probably the other, I would say, equally as important or impactful thing to the account. I was able to get 72 Hunter with a boost. I actually went a little overboard. I'm almost level 73. With 70, I think with 71 with a boost, you can catch the Moonlight Moths to make Moonlight Moth mixes, which will essentially be a 2-dose prayer potion that you will have essentially unlimited access to without the Herbler grind. Definitely a very good thing to work towards. But I was able to do, I did Hunting Rumors, the new hunting minigame that was announced with the Varlamore patch. So I was able to do 74 Adept ones. These are just, so the loot from doing 74 Adept Hunting Rumors contracts. I was able to get 1.76 million in loot. Decent amount of cash stacks. I was able to get things. I was able to get a lot of things like birds' nests here. I was able to get some of the Quetzal feed, some herbs that you see here. I guess 24 Renars, 36 Quarm, 24 Avanto, 28 Irit. Decent amount of cash. I was able to get 8 magic logs, which was great. I was also able to get 3 pieces of the set of the Huntsman set that you see there at the bottom, as well as some bone shards and sun-dried 88 sun-dried bones to get some additional prayer XP by doing by sacrificing them at the thingy in Varlamore. Awesome way to train prayer. Really, really boosted things up. Also, so then after I did that, I was able to do a couple of different expert ones. I was able to I think I'm only tracking 4 on here. So we get 111k, you know, just really a lot more of the same that you saw for the adept skills. That got me up to the 72 hunter, and then using all of the bone shards that I got from there and all of the breaking down the sun-kissed bones, I was able to get up to 60 prayer, which I was able to unlock my favorite skill, or the lesser version of my favorite skill, chivalry, and then in 10 levels I will be able to unlock piety. That's just kind of where we are with the account. I thought it would be really interesting, just kind of show you, hey, this is what, you know, this is essentially what 22 days of gameplay looks like for my Ironman. If you're liking this video, I'm curious to see what some of your drops were, how yours kind of compare to mine. So let me know down below. Like this video if you want to see some more, and I have some other videos on my channel kind of following this series that this character is playing. So until the next one, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.